Hey, it's Merrick. Let me give you a simple explanation of how the web works. So let's start with how you got here, to this video in the first place. The most likely scenario if you're on a computer is you opened your browser, typed youtube.com into the address bar and hit enter. But what happened after that? How did we go from typing in youtube.com to actually seeing YouTube's website? First, we'll look at it from a more familiar scenario, one that maybe you can relate to more. Imagine, there's a guy living at the end of your street, and his name is YouTube. And he also happens to be a hoarder. So he has a big collection of DVDs, Blu-rays, and music from all of your favorite artists. But he's also generous, and he's willing to share his collection with others. So if you want access to his goods, you'll walk over to his house and ask him for it. You'll make a request for whatever content you're interested in, and he'll respond to it by reaching into his bag or going into his house, finding what you want, and then giving it to you. So you made a request and he responded to it. And that's basically how the web works. It's just a series of requests and responses. Now let's go online and bring the internet back into the picture. You're sitting at your computer and you type in youtube.com in your browser and hit enter. As soon as you do that, you are making a request from your computer through your browser to YouTube. And in this case, instead of being a person, YouTube is just another computer who's responding to your request. Now, while your computer, whether it be your laptop, desktop, phone, tablet, or whatever, is built to do many things, such as watch movies, browse the net, pirate music, or take notes in class, YouTube's computer is built to do one thing, and that's to listen for requests and to respond to those requests. The special name given to these kinds of computers is server, because they serve content when it is requested. Now, just like your neighbor's backpack, filled with all the goodies, YouTube servers contain web pages and video content. So when you hit enter, YouTube will serve you their homepage, and just to simplify things, we'll say it's an HTML file, which will be the topic for the next video. So just to summarize, every time you click on a link or type in a URL or basically do anything on the internet, you're making a request to the website that you want to access. And the server for that website will respond to it. Now that we've cleared up a little bit of the magic that happens behind the scenes when a web page is served to you, we can move on to what a web page actually is and how it's made. Now, this video gave a really basic idea of how the web works, but it's enough to get started with web development. If you're looking for a more detailed explanation, then you can check out my other video in the description below.